Emma to return to the Lighthouse Theatre. And in sport, Hampden Football Netball League take on Ballarat League.
Live from Silver Ball Studios in Warrnambool, this is Southwest Local News with Sharna Rogers.
Welcome back to Southwest Local News. I'm Sharna Rogers and this is everything making and breaking news. Member for Southwest Coast Roma Britnell continues to push against cuts to the Victorian Fisheries Authority. Ms Britnell has addressed State Parliament with her concerns. These concerns centre around the potential damage legitimate operators face if the numbers doing the same thing illegally are not kept in check. She believes cutting the amount of fisheries would make enforcing the laws surrounding this very difficult.
They are just trying to find ways to cut costs, and the loss of frontline jobs will mean fewer inspections, less oversight and more illegal fishing and more environmental damage. Without enough fisheries officers, illegal fishing operations will be able to be undercut and legitimate operators will be put at risk.
Wollaston Road continues to be a hotspot for traffic delays thanks to ongoing roadworks. Warrnambool City Council has announced a closure of the road between Caramit Road and Yarra Drive for the next 2 weeks. The closure will occur between July the 5th to the 20th, with this date chosen to coincide with the school holidays. To ensure the works are completed in as short as possible time frame, crews will be working 7 days a week. The total cost of the Wollaston Road upgrade will come in at around $5 million. Farmers in Corangamite Shire will get significant support after a pledge from councillors in the 2025-2026 budget. Council has set aside $500,000 for a dedicated drought response package. This funding will be used for specific programs, which will be chosen once the state government task force has identified what it will fund. This is to ensure both the local and state funding is not used on the same programs, spreading the chance to make a positive financial impact across a number of areas. Preparations are well advanced for the inaugural Warrnambool Kids Fest. A large marquee has been set up at the carnival site along the foreshore. Performers such as Jen Monk, Haiti Ho, Super Jenny and Danielle Stearman and Scott Kane are booked in and ready to go. Kid Fest will be on Saturday and Sunday with a capacity of 1,000 people. The event is being presented by local business, the event designers, and tickets are on sale now. Organiser Tina Atkinson said the event will be well structured.
Different activities to do, music, arts and crafts. We have gardening, just, different sort of things that kids might enjoy. And no child wants to wait in a line.
No.
They want to be there, be in it, be amongst it straight away.
Yep.
And so that is what this scheduled workshops allows. So when you're purchasing your ticket, you can actually structure your day already, so then you can prepare yourself for, what time you're doing what with your child.
Warrnambool City Council has made the call to introduce a new pilot program to Aquazone called Quiet Hours. Between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. and again at 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on nominated days, Aquazone will not play music or make unnecessary announcements over the speaker system. The hand dryers and children's water fountain will also be switched off, the lights will be dimmed where possible, and group bookings will be managed to avoid quiet hours. Staff will tell people entering during quiet time to keep noise levels to a minimum. It is hoped this will make people with sensory sensitivities feel more comfortable. The pilot program begins on Sunday, July the 6th. The Croydon community will come together to support local farmers. The occasion will be a screening at the Croydon Theatre of the film Just a Farmer. The screening will take place on July the 12th and is being organised by the Croydon CFA and Let's Talk Southwest. The Croydon CWA is providing supper, while the Croydon Irish Festival, the Rotary Club of Warrnambool Central and Bega Cheese will throw all of their support behind their event. Filmmaker Leela McDougall will be a special guest at the night. The night is free, but bookings can be made by scanning barcodes on promotional posters around the town.
Let's Talk is really emphasis at the moment is having events like this to bring farmers together and really get them to check in on each other, not so much put a big, huge mental health emphasis on it, but really about bringing them together and getting them to check in. And even so far as this event that we have coming up on the 12th of July in Koroit, the Just a Farmer movie, and the movie, it was designed, to be quite a raw movie and to bring up the subject of farming and suicide and how tough things can be out on the land and out on the farm. And then, so the movie will be played, and then following that, Leela, the woman behind the movie, who's a very inspirational woman, will be there as well. So she'll be around to mingle with the crowd and talk to people.
Fan favourite Emma is excited to be returning to Warrnambool. Emma, aka Emma Watkins, has performed in Warrnambool on numerous occasions and always attracts a big audience. She will play 2 shows at the Lighthouse Theatre on Saturday, July the 12th at 10 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. Tickets are on sale now. The concerts will feature her brand new show Dance Island Party, complete with an Auslan interpreter standing on the side of the stage.
Certainly a busy time, but we are just about to embark on this July school holiday tour for Emma, and yeah, it just couldn't come at a better time. I think everyone's now hanging for us to tour, so this is going to be really fun. Plenty of tickets still available though, because I know people panic, but also we appreciate that parents buy at the last minute, whether children might be unwell, or the weather, who knows what it's going to be like. But really at the moment, the 10 a.m. show looks very busy and there's still plenty of great seats for 12:30 p.m.
Warrnambool families and those visiting the city this school holidays can take on a special challenge. The winter scavenger hunt will take place in and around Warrnambool with a large pool of prizes to be won. For $40, teams can register and hit the town to find the clues. The answer to the clues will be found at events and places across Warrnambool during the school holidays. The hunt is a fundraiser for Woodford Primary School and can be entered at the Warrnambool Winter Hunt Facebook page. Warrnambool's reputation as a winter wonderland continues to grow both on land and sea, while locals and visitors continue to make Warrnambool their whale watching place of choice. Another aquatic beauty made a show in town this week. Yesterday, as blue skies emerged after a dull start to the day, a pod of dolphins appeared not far off the shore in Lady Bay. The dolphins delighted those out on boats at the time who got a ringside view of the iconic mammals happily leaping in and out of the sea. Patience is being asked from drivers in Port Fairy to help the progress on the new Port Fairy skate park. The section of James Road in the skate park precinct is closed from traffic until Friday night. Southcombe Caravan Park can still be accessed via Ocean Drive. Construction of the skate park area, which will also include a playground, should be completed soon, having begun in March. That's all in general news, and we'll be back after the break with sport and weather. Back shortly.
Hi, I'm Roma Britnell and I'm your local Member of State Parliament. Together we can make the South West Coast an even better place to live. But I need you to let me know what's important to you. Only then can I truly understand your aspirations and be the best representative for you. Feel free to drop into my office and share your thoughts with me. I'm also online at romabritnell.com.au or catch me on social media. I'm here to work for you. Let's make it happen and let's make a difference.
Pepper's Pizza is now open with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options, as well as low-carb pizza bases and a variety of family favourite sides. With online ordering now available, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days.
SHB Lending's Tony White has developed his customer-first approach over 30 years in the banking and finance industry. That experience allows Tony to provide valuable insights to his clients. Tony is passionate about seeing his clients achieve financial success. SHB Lending helps you manage financial arrangements, guiding you through key life moments. If you're thinking finance, it's simple. Think Tony White, SHB Lending.
DCM Automotive is your local automotive specialist. Based in central Warrnambool, DCM provide a full range of automotive services, from general servicing through to computer diagnostics and fault finding. DCM do it all. Call Daryl today.
Tonight's sport is proudly brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Warrnambool and Timboon. Getting the most out of your farm. Contact the team today.
Welcome back to Southwest Local News, and first making news in sport. Maryvale coach Alicia Sobey believes her team is in a good place with 6 rounds left of the Warrnambool and District A-grade netball season. Sobey's Tigers went close to causing an upset on the weekend when they got to within 5 goals of Naranda. It was the first time the Blues have been pushed this close for season 2025. Sobey said her team would not be relaxing this week against Old Collegians and expected a tough battle. But she believes the intense clash with Naranda was a positive for her team.
Yeah, it was awesome. I think it's just what we both needed, I reckon, like a real good hoodie out. Been hanging to have, we've been looking forward to that game. And yeah, it was exactly sort of how we wanted it to play out. Obviously, a win would have been better, but it was just whoever was going to get it at the time. Really, they sort of took off in the last couple of minutes. So, but it just shows how quickly the score turns around.
In other news, Warrnambool Golf Club will be offering aspiring young golfers the chance to learn golf. The club has signed up for My Golf, a national program aimed at getting juniors involved in the sport. The program is for children aged 5 to 12, with boys and girls both welcome. Registrations are now being taken, with the program for boys to run on Friday afternoons and for the girls on Wednesdays. The first block of the program will be held across Term 3. The Hampden League's finest young talent will represent the Bottle Greens this weekend. The league will take up under-23 and under-17s men's team to tackle the Ballarat League at Mars Stadium. The Hampden League will also send an under-19s team to challenge Ballarat. Veteran coach Adam Dowie will coach the Hampden's under-23s team as it searches for its first win over Ballarat since Interleague was reintroduced. That's all making news in sport. Today in Warrnambool, patches of morning fog with light winds from the southwest and 5 millimetres later on this afternoon. After the break, we'll head to the rest of the forecast. Back shortly.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
At SHB Wealth Advisors, we believe in empowering our clients to own their future. We do this by partnering with the best financial advisors to deliver great advice. We are part of your local community and are active supporters of sporting clubs throughout Warrnambool and Port Fairy, providing a range of wealth advice to assist you with every aspect of your financial situation. SHB Wealth Advisors. Investing in our community, investing in you.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's got to be Bell's.
Through the race and out onto the arena, here is the toss. Tom gets the first possession, quick pass to Brett, drops the sitter, play on down the corridor, a cracking effort by Sam. Down the line to Tim with a sizzler, a turnover from Michael. Rachel gets it back, a chip kick to Charlotte, shakes off the tackle, back down the line to Sam, stacks on the mill, but he gets it out to Brett, he spins and bags a goal. Kerman's Hamburgers for the win, a fan favourite since 49.
B&B Furniture Plus now stock a range of adjustable beds. They have mobility aids to help you live your life to the fullest and lift chairs for the best in comfort. B&B Furniture Plus is locally owned at 203 Lava Street, Warrnambool.
Tonight's weather report is proudly brought to you by Anchor Point Retirement Village. New homes are being built now. Book a tour today.
Welcome back. A complex low-pressure system off the New South Wales coast is deepening and will remain near the coast until early Thursday. In Port Fairy tomorrow, a partly cloudy day with fog in the morning, light winds and a top of 15. 15 again on Friday with 1 millimetre and 30-kilometre winds coming in from the north. On Saturday, 30-kilometre winds falling to as low as 4 overnight with a top of 16 degrees. Over in Mortlake, tomorrow partly cloudy, a chance of rain and light winds, a top of 14 degrees. On Friday, patches of morning frost with fog about the ranges, 30-kilometre winds. 15 on Saturday with northerly winds coming in at 30 kilometres an hour with 1 millimetre to fall. In Camperdown, tomorrow a top of 14 degrees with a slight chance of a shower, most likely in the early morning. On Friday, a top of 13, a partly cloudy day with light winds. In Port Campbell, a top of 14 degrees with a possible shower and a partly cloudy day. On Friday, patches of morning frost with 30-kilometre winds. And Saturday, a top of 15 with 1 millimetre and 30-kilometre winds. Home to Warrnambool, tomorrow a partly cloudy day with a slight chance of a shower. On Friday, a top of 15 with a partly cloudy day and light winds. Saturday, 30-kilometre winds and a top of 16. That's all making news around the southwest region. Thank you very much for joining me. And from the team at Fitzmedia Productions, please tune in on our Facebook or our Instagram for any updates. Until then, I'm Sharna Rogers with peace. Good night.